Everybody, today on Bleeding Edge TV, we're going to give you a look at the iPhone 6 5.5-inch model.
Big one.
Everybody, welcome to Bleeding Edge TV. I'm Andrew Edwards.
I'm Taylor Edwards.
This is the show that brings you tech news through the eyes of GearLive.com. Here we have iPhone 6 dummy. It's not a real iPhone. This is a 5.5-inch model.
Still exciting though.
Big phone.
Big daddy.
I mean, for comparison's sake, let me put an iPhone 5S up to that to really let you know what we're talking about. Well, before we begin with our thoughts, we want to thank our patrons out there for helping make the show happen. Things like this, advanced previews of hardware, software giveaways and all that. You help make that happen. We appreciate that. We have exclusive perks like backstage access if we had a stage. It's more like behind the scenes stuff. Basically, you get access to stuff that not everybody gets access to in exchange for your support. So check it out. GearLiveFans.com gives you all the information about that.
Let's talk about it.
What do you think about that? That is iPhone 6. Now, we did a video earlier showing the 4.7-inch model of the iPhone 6, which is right here. Still, it's larger than the iPhone 5S, obviously, because iPhone 5S is a 4-inch display. The 4.7-inch model is larger than that. And then right there, all the way on that side, you have the 5.5. So how are you feeling about that?
Initially, I just feel like it's too big. I think it's really large. For me, I just think this is a little bit crazy. But what if you're older, like a grandma? This might be nice for you to,
Right.
I mean,
screen,
that might sound crazy. Like your grandma loves the iPad.
Right.
So this could be like her new phone.
I mean, she doesn't have a cell phone.
Well,
I don't think. Grandma, do you have a cell phone? I know you watch these sometimes. Do you have a cell phone?
She could be into this. She's out and about. She's on hitting the town in New York. Okay, tell me what you think.
These bezels are a little too large, but there are other 5.5-inch phones out there already that are not this tall. I don't know that I would want to run around with a phone this big. There has to be some sort of size differentiation between your devices. Otherwise, why do you have different devices?
This covers it both. Now you don't need the iPad and the little phone. You got it all right here.
You don't have it all right here because the iPhone does not run iPad apps. The iPad runs all iPhone apps, but the iPhone does not run all iPad apps. I just don't see myself carrying around a phone this big, whether it's from Apple or anyone else. This is definitely not a one-handed at all. You're not one-handed. This is one of those you have to use two hands to freaking use your phone. That's inconvenient.
Maybe I would make the switch.
Okay.
My issue is just like holding it and where am I going to stick it?
You can buy a belt with one of those holsters on it. You know what I'm talking about. You go to the airport and you see those businessmen trying to look important. They got their cell phone in a holster.
Yeah.
Is that you? If you have a cell phone holster, leave a comment. That's ridiculous.
And stop doing that.
Put it in your pocket.
That's goofy. If you want to watch, if you're at the airport and you're watching a little Netflix or something like that.
Nice. In that case, it's nice.
Right. That's a good one. Or you like to see the picture a bigger.
Right. Yeah. Photos, video recording, or video watching. That's great.
I mean, you have huge pockets. You carry an iPad everywhere.
Okay, it's a tablet experience.
My iPad doesn't leave the house unless we're going on a trip.
Well, it should.
Yours, everywhere you go, your iPad goes. So to me, it seems like, really, you couldn't do this as a phone?
Well, okay. You think these are going to cost the same?
They're probably going to be close, though.
Okay, so if this was $199, what do you think this would start out at?
$249.
$249.
$50.
Okay, I'm thinking $299.
This one isn't out for me.
Okay.
And I initially thought it was.
Okay.
I was like, oh, God, that's huge. But it could be.
It just feels more phone-ish. Which iPhone 6 do you like? Which one would you buy? If, obviously this is going to be more expensive, but does that matter to you? Do you just want a large phone, a phablet, if you will. That was your look at the iPhone 6 5.5-inch version.
Okay.
We did talk more in depth about the 4.7-inch model in our previous videos. You can check that out. We'll put that in here somewhere. So you can click on it. And again, let us know in the comments what you think. Would you be more into a 5.5-inch model, a large phone like that, or are you more the 4.7? Or you're like, you know what? I like my 4-inch, and now I'm upset. I'm not going to upgrade because I want to keep my 4-inch.
Maybe.
Where you at? Or you're like, you know what? Forget all this. I'm going Android.
A lot of people are doing that.
One other question, actually. If you're on Android, a lot of people are on Android because they're like, I want a bigger phone. And Apple doesn't offer that.
So now...
Are you now considering switching to an iPhone now that there's larger phones on the horizon?
Come on over.
I want to know. What do you want to know? You have any questions for anybody out there?
Do you watch the whole video?
Do you watch our whole video? Okay, if you watched this part of the video, which is pretty much the end, just comment saying, I watched until...
I made it to the end. I made it.
Right.
I do that. I'll click on videos and then I'll watch a little bit and I'm like, okay.
I think most people do. So I'm curious how many people actually will have watched.
You get that short attention span.
I don't think many people are going to watch until the end.
Oh, well,
I don't know.
If you did, cheers to you.
Let us know. Thank you.
And
thank you to our patrons. We also appreciate you, again, for helping make the show happen. If you want to get in on all the perks and prizes and exclusives that we offer, go to gearlifefans.com and check out all the stuff that our patrons are enjoying.
Yeah, see what we've got going on.
Right. Until next time, I'm Andrew Edwards.
I'm Taylor Edwards.
Stay tuned for more tech news through the eyes of gearlife.com.